Hi, my name is Cameron. This past year has certainly not been like any before. We have endured a global pandemic, but we have arrived. Tonight is our night. The Big Rapids Virtual School Class of 2021 welcomes you, and we are glad you are able to join us for our graduation ceremony. Thank you to our families, friends, and school staff for the support you have given us throughout the years. Without your help, we wouldn't be here on this stage tonight. At this time, I'd like to introduce our administrator, Mr. Mitch Cummings.
Welcome. Thank you for weathering our delay, but we are here and we are ready to graduate these individuals. Before we get started, a couple of quick reminders and announcements. Cell phones and disruptive devices, please help us keep our focus on our graduating class and tonight's ceremony by silencing all cell phones or disruptive devices. Social distancing. We are also glad to have the opportunity to celebrate our graduates today, especially considering the circumstances of this past year. Just a couple of comments related to COVID-19 and how it will affect a little bit of today's event. You'll notice each graduate's group of attendees has been designated a space in the auditorium. Please do your best to maintain a 6-foot distance or more between your family group and other family groups. Also, following tonight's ceremony, we will provide individually packaged light refreshments in the food court. Please enjoy, but we ask you to do so in a socially distanced way and help with the flow by taking your items and moving to other spaces throughout the food court. It's a large space. We're free to use the entire space. Photos. During today's event, our very own Mrs. Amy Bordano and Mrs. Amanda Acker are going to be taking photographs. We will make all of those photos available in the coming days, so there is no need to approach the stage during the commencement ceremony. Still, following today's ceremony, you will have an opportunity to make use of the stage, of the photo backdrops, which will be moved out into the food court, and there also is a balloon tunnel that you can use as a photo backdrop, as well as a cardinal backdrop at another space in the food court area. We want you to use the space and take advantage of the opportunities to get pictures at that time, again, in a socially distanced way. Also, not to mention, students are welcome to take photos outdoors here on campus at Big Rapids High School or on campus at Big Rapids Virtual School after tonight's ceremony, at least for as long as they're willing to keep on smiling. Some thank yous. Before we shift our focus solely to our graduates, I need to spend a few moments recognizing some very special people. Our maintenance department, Brett Knight, Darwin Peacock, Dave Sims, and their fearless leader, Brian Akey. They take care of our building every day. They take care of our district, but those individuals in particular spend time at our virtual school to keep our building looking nice and clean and safe. Technology. Joe Bowman, our technology department director, who works more hours than any person in the district, I think, and his incredible team. Brandon Walter, Stephanie Boyce, and Addison McKay. And if you see, Joe and Brandon are both here helping us out on the turntables today. Our auditorium manager, Chris Lamar, he is the man behind all of the scenes for every event at Big Rapids Public Schools, it seems. I'm not sure that he sleeps or eats, but he is here tonight, and we are so very appreciative of him to be so. Also, Miss Deanne Ryder is not able to be here tonight to help us with photographs, but we want to recognize her support of our program and our graduates. Each year, Deanne Ryder donates time and resources and provides free senior photo opportunities to our students, which is a remarkable thing, and we want to make sure we recognize her tonight as well. Also, our school nurse, Mackenzie Curry, who works with our staff and our students to make sure that we're ready to handle any emergency situation that we could encounter. Our Big Rapids Public Schools Board of Education, tonight being represented by our president, Mrs. Michelle Rasmussen, and our program person, Mr. Chris Jane. We thank them for being here tonight as well. And also our Big Rapids Public Schools Central Office team, which is led by Deb Tyson, unable to be here tonight, and our superintendent, Tim Heist, who is with us tonight as well. Without their support of Big Rapids Virtual School, there is no Big Rapids Virtual School. And we are so thankful that we get to do what we do every day, and it's just not possible without a community and a school that let us. To our staff, unable to be here tonight because his son is racing in a national world championship event, Mr. Tim Buckingham. Mrs. Amanda Acker, who works as our special education coordinator, but also is a progress monitor and teacher and mentor for our students. Maggie Keating is our language teacher, our language tutor. She spends a lot of time with our students, helping them pass Spanish and French. Shirley Vetter, Amy Bordano, and Nicole Quinn are our instructional paras in the lab every day supporting our students. And Mrs. Phyllis Carlson, who keeps on trying to retire, but a very special thank you to her. And a lot of people not directly in our program won't see the work she does and has done for our program, and you'll never understand the true value that she has had to us over the years. She's trying to retire, and we wish her the best. But Mrs. Carlson, just know how loved and appreciated you are. And some special recognition tonight. Our graduation coordinator. Everything you see has been touched by the loving hands of Amy Bordano. The video slideshow that you'll see, the light refreshments that will be available to you, she does an incredible job for this event, and she does it with real love and real caring to make this a special night for our seniors. Mrs. Bordano, thank you. And our parents and our families, thank you for your support of our staff and our program. Thank you so much for trusting us with something so valuable as your children. We love our work. Amen. There we go. We love our work. We are so grateful and honored for the opportunity to work with our students, and we really appreciate you letting us. At this point, we will segue to the reason we are here today, the graduating seniors of the Big Rapids Virtual School class of 2021. Graduates, thank you for letting us be part of your journey. Every challenge, every success is a testament to your determination. We truly are so honored as a team that we get to be part of your lives these past months and these past years. Please know, while you go on to do some amazing things, we're going to be here, ready to support you whenever, however you need us to. Whether it's tomorrow, the next day, or the next year, please come back and visit us. As we continue with our celebration, perhaps the best way to fully appreciate our graduates and their journey to reach this day is to hear of some of their experiences in their own words. They're all nervous right now. Is he going to read my essay? From one of our graduates, I have encountered many setbacks during my traditional high school experience. I struggled with the pacing of classes being too fast or too slow. Another difficulty was the need to socialize to complete certain projects. I also had an issue with taking notes. In a traditional high school, students are expected to take notes while the teacher's speaking. At the virtual school, I can learn at my own pace. I don't have to do group projects, and I can rely on myself for a grade. The curriculum at BRVS lets you review and go back and add extra notes if you need to. You do not feel pressure to keep up with a teacher. Virtual schools may not be for everyone, but it worked for me, and my high school experience was greatly improved by Big Rapids Virtual School. Thank you. Another, when I think about my high school experience, I tend to focus on the hardships. I had been at the same school since kindergarten and was content with all aspects of the system. In my freshman year, I wasn't focused, and my grades slipped. I knew the information, was good at taking tests, but did not turn in homework or do the study sheets. I ended up repeating my freshman year. Being behind a year had great implications. It put an end to my friendships, and I was bored during work. Bored doing work I'd already done. The next 2 years was more of the same. However, one change that happened was that I was diagnosed as having a learning disability, and I got the accommodations I needed as junior year started, and I was anxious to be able to pass my classes. Then COVID hit. A lot of my fellow students were leaving my school. I decided to look for other options. I went to the virtual school to see what they had to offer. I remember my first meeting with Mr. Buckingham, or as he referred to himself, Mr. Awesome. He explained how the school worked, and he made it sound interesting. It was hard at first, but I stuck to it. I put a lot of effort into my work as the school year came to a close, and tonight I'm graduating. What did I learn at Big Rapids Virtual School? Adapt to change. Continue to work, even if I don't see the point, and manage my time efficiently. I'm proud to be able to say that I finally did it. And another. I moved from school to school a lot. I went to Big Rapids schools, but then moved out of the state. Every month I would travel back and forth to see family. In my sophomore year, I moved back to Michigan. I tried to roll in the high school, but it was in the middle of the trimester, so I ended up at the virtual school. I was behind in credits because I had missed so much learning time. My original plan was to work on classes and transfer to the high school. I realized I liked the virtual school, and I was doing better than I had ever done before. So I stayed at Big Rapids Virtual School. I could take the time I needed to understand the material. There was always a teacher right there whenever I needed help with anything. I'm glad I went to the virtual school. I succeeded in my classes, I'm working, and I believe I can do anything I put my mind to. Just a few, in their own words, of what we're able to do at Big Rapids Virtual School and the hardships our kids overcome, the determination that they put into it to be on the stage today. And you should all be very proud of your stories. With a special message for our graduates today, I will introduce our guest speaker. Afton Johnson grew up in Reed City, Michigan. She married her high school sweetheart, Jacob Johnson, and they have been married for 6 years. They have 2 girls, Lennon Louise is 4, and Stevie Jean is 1. Afton currently serves the Everett Public Schools District as a part-time counselor at Everett High School. Her family lives in Big Rapids, notably in a project home built by Mecosta Osceola Career Center students. She loves her family, enjoys traveling, and cherishes the time she spent at Big Rapids Virtual School supporting our students. Please help me welcome back to Big Rapids Virtual School, even if just for an evening, Mrs. Afton Johnston.
Thank you, Mitch. Hi, everyone. I was here, obviously, worked here a couple years ago, and I sang a song with my mom because we sing at certain events and weddings and things, and that seems way easier than this speech that's going to happen right now. So I'm super nervous, so bear with me. I just want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for asking me to come speak at such a humongous part of you guys' life. It's a true honor. I know you're feeling a whole lot of emotions right now because I can still remember the butterflies that I had when I was graduating from high school. But if you're feeling anything right now, I really hope that you guys are feeling pride. Proud to be a graduate from BRVS. I have worked at a lot of schools, and there is something so special about you kids and your journeys that has gotten you here. Proud to say I overcome all the adversities. You guys have certain situations that a lot of kids in a traditional setting don't have to do. They don't have to overcome. And for you to be able to say I did it with all of those roadblocks is absolutely amazing. I'm proud to have graduated during a pandemic, okay? That's huge. This was no small feat. I must say, if there was any school that was prepared for this, it was definitely BRVS. The team was probably brushing their shoulders off and patting themselves on the back when this was happening, like, we totally got this, don't worry, kids. I could totally see it, Tim saying, oh, you want us to teach virtually? Check. Socially distance? We don't let our kids sit super close anyways. We totally got that. We need to wear masks? Oh, Amy will get you like 400 of those in like 3 hours, and they'll be like the cutest masks ever, so don't worry about it. And you want us to try and do this while we're all smiling, happy, and not freaking out? Triple check, because that's what the Big Rapids virtual staff does. They get it done. You guys should be so, so proud, because I know a lot of people here today are watching live are so insanely proud of you. If I'm being honest, when Mitch asked me to speak, I totally got in my head a little bit. Me? Why me? Don't you want someone a little more seasoned, maybe a little wiser, a little more experienced? maybe a little older. I'm still pretty young, I like to think. But then I thought, you know what? No, I'm in the thick right now. I'm in the thick of a new career, young kids, newly married. And I want to be able to share some wisdom today with you, so I hope that I can leave you with a few things that you can take with you on your journey. Number one, be passionate. Be passionate about your job, your relationships, your hobbies. Pour into those things as best as you can, and those things will grow. I feel super blessed every day that I get to be a school counselor. I'm so passionate about my job, my kids, and I truly wake up every day thinking, wow, I get to go to work today. I get to help students today. I get to be someone's shoulder today. Do what you're passionate about, and I promise you it won't feel like a job. Be grateful. Be grateful for the little things, the food on your table at home. Maybe you have a car, the education that you guys just got. A lot of kids don't graduate from high school. A lot of people out there don't have running water, so just be grateful daily for all that you have. Be brave. Take the leap. Make a change. Do it afraid. Every scary or uncomfortable decision I have made, study abroad, new jobs, moving out of the state, made me so much stronger. You will never grow if you stay content, and you will absolutely be stronger after every one of those situations. Be kind. BRVS kids are some of the kindest kids anyways, some of my absolute favorite, but being kind is always the cool thing. You remember that. You will get so much further in your life by just being kind. Be uniquely you. After today, you get to be whoever you want to be and do whatever you want to do. Make sure you share your talents with others. Everyone has gifts to share, and now is the time to truly decide what you want to do with your future. You get to make the choice. Be happy. This is my last piece of advice, and for good reason. Do what makes your heart happy. What makes you feel like $1 million? What makes you want to jump up and down and scream? Be happy with your decision to go to college, trade school, the workforce, the military. Be happy with your friendships, relationships, community. Be happy just being you. There is only one Megan, one Cameron, one Taylor. The world is so ready for you to shine your light. Thank you, BRVS, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Good words. The challenge then is to go forth and do those things. As we proceed with tonight's ceremony, we'd like to recognize members of the Big Rapids Virtual School class of 2021 who are graduating with special distinction. Students, as you are called, please stand to be recognized, and I'll coach you up. First, this is a new thing for us. This year, we were able to realize the vision to transform our lunchroom into Cafe Verge. Several of our students have created artwork to be displayed on the walls in that space to bring some extra color, some joy into our cafe. Also, the culminating project of our art appreciation course is to create a work of art. Class of 2021 graduate, David Nunemaker, created an absolute masterpiece. The title, I've given it, Night Sky Over Mountains. The medium, spray paint on poster board. And tonight, and David turned this project into us. And tonight, when he leaves, we want to gift it back to him. But just know, David, that a print of this will remain in our cafeteria probably forever. And so what I encourage you folks to do, I'm going to get a picture with David. David, come on up for just a moment. We're going to smile for that camera right there. I'm going to present that to you. And I'm going to leave this on the stage, and I hope that as you come through at the end, I'd like you to take a look. This is a remarkable piece. You will not believe that this is spray paint. And it is something special. David, when you leave tonight, we want you to take this with you, but we will have a print on display. Thank you. This is incredible. A round of applause for our creative area. We also want to present tonight some honor cords. Honor cords are presented to graduates who achieve a high GPA. Graduates who I announce, when I read your name, I'd like you to please come to center stage, stand on the yellow X, and I will present you with your honor cord. Students with a GPA between 3.0 and 3.25 graduate with honors and receive a bronze cord. This year, that is Kaylee Arquette. Students with a GPA between 3.25 and 3.5 graduate with high honors and receive a silver cord. Tonight, unable to be here with us, but we still want to recognize her, is Mackenzie Carpenter. And students with a GPA above 3.5 graduate with highest honors and receive a golden cord. Tonight, that is Lainey Haas. Lainey. All right, ladies, you may be seated. Congratulations. Each year, students demonstrating outstanding achievements at the Mecosta Osceola Career Center are recognized with a special honor cord. This year, we have 2 graduating seniors who have received such recognition from MOCC. When I read your name, the same routine. Please come up, I'll present you with your cord, and we'll get a photo at the front of the stage. This year, our 2 representatives are Megan Ecker from the Culinary Arts Program and Lainey Hawes from the Allied Health CNA program. Sergeant also here. Was he here? Okay. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage. Is Sergeant Alsop still here? All right. I would like to welcome to the stage Sergeant Alsop, who is going to recognize a graduating senior who has committed his service to the United States military. Ethan Proctor will be serving his country as a member of the United States Marines. Ethan, could you please stand and be recognized? And ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome and honor Sergeant Alsop for his service and welcome him to the microphone. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Sergeant Alsop. I'm the Marine Corps representative for the school and for most high schools in this area. When I met Ethan, I just saw something in him. I saw a very high level of, he carried himself with a great level of professionalism that a lot of individuals his age don't carry. Professionalism is a trait that the Marine Corps looks for in its leaders. He carries himself with a great deal of self-confidence, poise, and I believe that he will make a fantastic Marine. Now, when you look at how he's carried himself as a student, the Marine Corps recognizes excellence, not only among our ranks, but as well as in the students in our schools, because they are truly the future of our nation. And I chose to be a recruiter because I wanted to help kind of be a part of implementing positive future change in the Marine Corps and its leadership. And whenever I sit down with a student and I sit down for a consultation on whether or not they want to become a United States Marine, I talk to them about what their values, what they bring to the table. And I think to myself, if I were to step out of this uniform tomorrow, would I feel comfortable with this person taking my place? And when I had that conversation with Mr. Proctor, I felt that 100%. If I were to take this uniform off tomorrow, he were to take my place, I couldn't be prouder. And I'm sure his family's very proud of him as well, as I am. Well done, Ethan.
Can we get a photo with the two of you?
Absolutely.
On center stage, that'd be wonderful. Our next student being recognized tonight is being recognized by our Rotary Club. And I would like to present this certificate of membership to Naomi Parks, who is a member in good standing of the Interact Club of the Big Rapids chapter of the Rotary International Club. Naomi, please come forward. Hope I think you're good. I think it's notable to emphasize the leadership role that Big Rapids Virtual School has assumed in the field of virtual learning, not just locally, but nationally. Both Mr. Tim Bucking and myself enjoy the opportunities we've had to present at national webinars and at conferences to promote the program here at Big Rapids Virtual School. This year, we will both be presenting at the DLAC conference, which is the Digital Learning Annual Conference. Also, 2 Big Rapids Virtual School graduating seniors have been asked to present as panelists at this year's conference. Professionals in the field often go through a rigorous process of acceptance to speak at a conference of this esteem. These 2 young ladies just had to go through 4 years of virtual learning to qualify and be invited to speak. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing for them to be representing our school at this national conference. And I want to recognize tonight Cameron Gunn and Megan Ecker and wish them luck in June. Come on forward, ladies. And we're going to give a few more awards tonight, but I want to emphasize those 2 young ladies get to be on the panel, and they get to represent Big Rapids Virtual School, but they've been asked because of the work that all of our students do, and our students have really become a model for what virtual learning can be. So ladies, that conference runs from June 14th through June 16th, and you'll be able to follow them a little bit on our school's Facebook page. So ladies, good luck in June. We also have a number of Big Rapids Virtual School awards. Our BRVS students are all worthy of special recognition, hence the reason we're here tonight. Each year, however, our staff make it a point to recognize some exceptional students who in various ways have shined among their peers. This evening, we will recognize 4 of these students. First, with a Determination Award. This award is presented to the student who displays a dedication to finishing a goal, no matter how difficult the journey. This year's recipient certainly demonstrates that quality of determination. This student joined us in the fall and had 10 classes and a capstone project ahead of him. His consistent effort from start to finish this school year are noteworthy. He attended nearly every day and sought help whenever was needed. He was a great communicator and just a pleasure to be around when he was in our building. I'd like to recognize Damian Bellinger. The Virtual Spirit Award. The Virtual Spirit Award is presented to the student who embodies the characteristics of hard work, a positive attitude, and showing pride in their school. He or she enthusiastically and proudly represents BRVS in every way. This student truly embraced the nature of our virtual school: strong communication, independent learning skills, personal motivation, attendance at all of our virtual events, and a general desire to learn. These are all qualities that this recipient possesses. This year's winner of the Virtual Spirit Award is Ethan Howard. The 180-Degree Award. This award represents a complete change in direction and honors a student's willingness to overcome hardships and challenges. This student rose above obstacles, forged ahead, and shaped a successful path to graduation. This year's recipient completed 2 classes in the first trimester, then 4 classes in the second trimester, and then finished strong by completing 6 classes in the third trimester. A well-deserved recipient, Jaden Mounts. And the Outstanding Senior Award. This award is given to a student who strives for academic excellence in their classes and is eager to grow and succeed even through the most challenging material. This student demonstrates resourcefulness and diligence, as well as a true commitment toward personal learning and growth. This year, the Outstanding Senior Award recipient is Megan Ecker. As a separate note, Megan is also our very first 4-year graduate. Megan has been with us since her freshman year, and never before has Big Rapids Virtual School graduated a student who spent their entire high school career in our program. And so Megan, you are the first, the trailblazer, if you will. Congratulations. The next award that we will present is the Durst Family Scholarship. The Durst Family Scholarship was initiated in 2015 and is awarded to a BRVS graduating senior who will attend Ferris State University and whose personal and academic traits mark them as having a very bright future ahead. The scholarship presented today by Dr. Durst and his wife, Dr. Hake, was inspired by his late wife and the passion she had for her students who found success in alternative learning pathways. Her service in this field and the Durst family's support of diverse educational pathways is deeply appreciated. Dr. Durst, current Dean of Ferris State University Pharmaceutical Program, is here today to present with his wife, Dr. Hake. Please help me welcome them.
Thank you, Mitch. And as we get started, I know there are really 3 congratulations that we want to extend. First of all, of course, to the graduates. These stories are incredible. Thank you. Secondly, to all the family members and the teachers that are part of their success. We are just honored to be with you this evening. Congratulations to all of you. And now, our special congratulations to this year's Durst Family Scholarship recipient. We are thrilled to present this award, especially in light of all that we've heard about this candidate. This year's recipient is Megan Ecker. Megan.
Thank you. We have another first tonight, not just our first 4-year graduate. Never before has Big Rapids Virtual School, at the graduation ceremony, had a space for a student speaker. However, a member of our graduating class already has a great deal of experience as a speaker and has already been using the power of social media to influence the lives of others in a positive way. I am sure that her 1.15 thousand subscribers on her YouTube channel will increase after tonight's message, and we are excited for the words that our very own Savannah Hawkins will share with us tonight. Savannah.
Welcome, graduation class of 2021. First and foremost, I wanted to say congratulations, we made it. It was a tough year for all of us, but we pulled through. I also wanted to say thank you to all of my teachers for being supportive. Thank you for being helpful and sticking by my side through the tough times. You guys gave me the courage not to quit. I'm proud of myself to be standing on this stage in front of you all. School was definitely an up and down roller coaster for me. I was in foster care for almost 6 years of my life. School wasn't a priority for me. From not being able to attend most days to just straight dropping out when I was in 9th grade, I didn't go back to school until I was 16. Typically, high school lasts 4 years, but for me, it lasted 6. Talk about eternity. Coming to Big Rapids Virtual School honestly helped me stay focused and kept my eyes on the prize. There was a time I wanted to give up. I thought virtual school wasn't for me, but with the encouragement of teachers, I stuck through it. It took hard work, time, and dedication. Now look at me graduating with a class full of amazing people. Life is going to have obstacles. You can't let that stop you from achieving greatness. You will be successful as long as you believe in yourself, even if no one does. If it helps, I believe in you. It takes one person to care to make a difference. Let that person be you. Be the change you want to see in the world. Most importantly, never give up. You are stronger than you know. I believe You all will achieve great things in life. As long as you believe, you can achieve anything. Our futures are bright. We are the leaders of this generation. Wherever life takes you after high school, stay true to yourself. Go after what you want in life. Don't let the darkness of the world dim your light. Stay encouraged. Success isn't going to be easy. It takes hard work and dedication, something I know you guys are all capable of. I wish you all the best and hope your dreams come true. May God bless you. Have a good year.
Thank you, Savannah. You can see her on YouTube, Savannah Hawkins. She's got some wonderful messages there as well. At this time, we are excited to share some snapshots of life at the Verch with a video presentation created by Amy Bordano with support from Phyllis Carlson, and much appreciation for Mr. Brandon Walter for helping prepare it for the big screen. We ask you to please enjoy Life at the Verch.
She was walking in the street, looked up and noticed he was nameless, he was homeless. She asked him his name and told him what hers was. He gave her a story about life with a glint in his eye and a corner of a smile. One conversation, a simple moment, the things that change us if we notice when we look up sometimes. They said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes up to the underdog. Keep on keeping at what you love, and you'll find that someday, soon enough, you will rise up, yeah. Back to the kitchen, talking to the driver about his wife and his children, on a run from a country where they put you in prison for being a woman and speaking speak in your mind. And she looked in his eyes in the mirror and he smiled. One conversation, a single moment, the things that change us if we notice when we look up sometimes. They said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own. So I sing a song for the hustlers trading at the bus stop, single mothers waiting on a check to come, young teachers, student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes up to the underdog. Keep on keeping it what you love, and you'll find that someday, soon enough, you will rise up, yeah. Everybody rise up. You gonna rise it. I sing a song for the hustlers. Waiting at the bus stop. Single mothers waiting on a check to come. You gonna make it. Student doctors, sons on the front line knowing they don't get to run. This goes up to the underdog. Keep on keeping it what you love, and you'll find that someday, soon enough, you will rise up, yeah.
You know, as I sit and listen to Savannah's words and Mrs. Johnson's words, I can't help but feel a little bit validated. Because whenever I get a chance to talk about what I get to do for a living, man, I brag about you guys. And I know I speak on behalf of our team. We know it was not easy. We know it has not been easy. And you know what? Some of you haven't made it very easy on us. But this is a special group of people on this stage tonight. I know that every morning when I wake up, there's not a day that I don't drive into school loving what I do and loving the kids that I get to work with. And I know I speak for our entire team when I say that. This is a special group of people. And we have arrived at that portion of the evening that we are here for, to honor these students and reward the culmination of their years of hard work and dedication with high school diplomas. Superintendent Heist, members of the Board of Education, I present the Big Rapids Virtual School Class of 2021. Having met the requirements for graduation, they are to be awarded diplomas with all the rights and privileges appertaining. At this time, please help me welcome the president of the Big Rapids Public Schools Board of Education, Mrs. Michelle Rasmussen, to the stage with a short message for our graduates, followed by the presentation of diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Cummings. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to share in this very special occasion as we gather to celebrate you and your graduation tonight. You have thrived through the pandemic this past year, one of the most difficult years imaginable. On behalf of the entire Board of Education, we are so proud of you and your determination to succeed. I would like to share a poem with you written by Catherine Pulsifer. It is called Believing in You. Never stop believing in yourself. When others doubt, don't you. Do what you love to do. No one knows you better than you. Life is too short to live others' dreams. Follow your own dream. Push yourself to reach your goals and live the life you once dreamed. Trust your instincts. Be true to yourself. You know what is right for you. Never give up and never give in. Forget the words, "I don't know how." You can learn, you can research, you can do. Your mind is powerful when you believe you can. You will find a way and you won't waste a day. Persist and persevere. Do not fear. Because if you believe in you, you will find dreams can come true. May all your dreams turn into goals. Believe in yourself. And remember, all of life is a choice. The decision is up to you. Believe in yourself. Dare to be whatever you want to be. And it is now my pleasure to present diplomas to the Big Rapids Virtual School Class of 2021. Okay. All right, Kaylee Arquette. Grace Atwood. Damian Bellinger. Mackenzie, Megan Louise Ecker. Rayana Hope Freeman. Cameron Marie Gunn. Lainey Jewel Hawes. Savannah Monique Hawkins. Alexandria Jane Hernandez. Taylor Marie Hinkle. Ethan Lee Howard. Gwen Elizabeth Marcinque. Jaden Diego Mounts. Well done. David Thomas Nunamaker. Naomi Catherine Parks. Messiah Michael Prince. Ethan Alexander Proctor. Dawson Joshua Robatoy. Brendan Gabriel Sharp. We also have several students graduating today, but not able to be here in person, and we'd like to recognize those individuals. We have Emily Draham, Heaven Hurley, and Mackenzie Carpenter. Congratulations.
It is a time-honored tradition during graduation ceremonies that graduates will turn their tassels from the right side to the left side, symbolizing the earning of their diploma and acceptance of their status as graduates. Seniors, at this time, please turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Big Rapids Virtual School Class of 2021. Alex.
Hi, I'm Alexandria Hernandez, and I'm a proud graduate of Big Rapids Virtual School. Thank you for coming to our graduation and being a part of our special night. Immediately following the processional, the graduates will gather for a group photo and hat toss on the stage. After they are done, please feel free to take advantage of the photo op spots that are available to you. One spot is here on the stage, another using the backdrop to the right of the stage, and another at the balloon backdrop in the food court near the staircase. We are offering COVID-safe and socially distanced light refreshments in the food court. Please enjoy a treat, take lots of pictures and memories with your family and friends. Thank you.